The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Levis sets up to throw here. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Levis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He finds his man, Pollard. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. They'll throw it again with Levis. This is caught. It's Boyd. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go again with Hall. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll look to run with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Jets 42, Titans 28. Greg Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pushing his way through. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Levis. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, come on, come on. Out on! Hey, mayday. Sit head.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Hall again. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score 8-7. Raiders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken at the 17. The Raiders send their punt team out. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First down throw, Mahomes. And that is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Minshew. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Minshew leading everybody to the line. 2-point conversion try coming up. They'll run here with Akers. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get it to Bowers on the screen. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
East and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. A nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
Second down and 8. And in motion is Brown. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 11. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top, and we're back in Vegas after this. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this. The 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll work his way only to the 23.
yards on the pickup. It's second and
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. This one is caught by Gallup. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
In motion is Myers. Quick throw here is complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jones motioning here. On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Man in motion is Brown. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. Going up top. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Raiders 13.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Marcus May in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
And the first down of the Chiefs.
Your tight end motioning left here. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just... the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Go.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 3rd and long. To throw, Minshew. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with, Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score Chiefs 51, Raiders 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on.
He's found his receiver, Butte.
Cunningham's pass. Complete to Keyshawn Butte.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Slot receiver, headed right. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Now an option here, left side. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He's going to try to pick up the first down with a zone read. 11 yards as they move the chains.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll run the zone read here on third down. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
60. Ready. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a screen set up for Madison. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Reno. 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the pistol with Edwards-Helaire. He's inside the 35. Crazy. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 68 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.